Today we're going to discuss abolishing the draft. Not the NBA draft, or the NHL draft, or the MLS draft, or the MLB draft, or the draft. We're just talking about the NFL draft, okay? Let the Cowboys experience introduce you to a whole new way to enjoy a football game. Make lasting memories by booking at cowboysexperience.com today. I wouldn't even know what to do with hockey. What, are you gonna have a stick combine? That's ridiculous. Although watching men skate around in their underpants would be very amusing. No, it's time to tear down this hedonistic ritual sacrifice to the god of shame and resentment. The draft, as it currently exists, is basically like a Tim McGraw concert. So you went to go see Tim McGraw, but instead you just got 4 hours of a guy in a suit who vaguely resembles your boss, who you hate. Here's how the draft works in summary. Hey you, you're really good at that. How about you take this job with these people over here who don't know what they're doing and will probably resent you with every fiber of their being unless you are perfectly successful at saving them from themselves. The good news is that's only gonna last most of your career, so there's a little bit of a give and take there. Here's my proposal. The draft, gone. We just get rid of it, no more draft. Free agency, total free agency from the get-go. That's it, that's my idea. But how will the league stay even if we don't help the bad teams in the draft? It's still a salary-capped league, people. That will keep things even. It will also make it easier to spot the teams who are willing to take risks on guys who definitely punched and choked their pregnant girlfriend and may have also potentially punched and broken the arm of said child, and then the teams that don't take that risk. Good players can play for good teams, but only if that team is compensating them properly. If not, then they'll go play for somebody else. At least the players have the choice. Now, who does this help the most? Players. There's no question that this absolutely helps the best players in the draft the most. It gives them leverage over GMs and coaches who do nothing but spend their entire day figuring out how to squeeze every last drop of production out of every single one of these guys so that they then don't have to pay them a second contract. So there's a little give and take there. Who does this hurt the most? Angry, miserable sports fans and anybody who might profit off of angry, miserable sports fans. Look, I understand that this is the one moment in the year wherein you, as an angry, miserable sports fan who pay thousands of dollars to your organization only to watch them go somewhere between 4-12 and 7-9 every year, this is the one moment where you get to live out your fantasy. You get to pretend that this is the launch pad that is going to turn your team into a dynasty the likes of which the NFL has never seen. But unless you're a Patriots fan who hated Drew Bledsoe in the year 2000, probably. Also, this would be terrible for Mel Kiper. This man has made his living and his name off of telling us whether or not this 5-star wide receiver from Ohio State has incredible quickness, or great intangibles, or a drug problem. And much like his fellow flesh peddlers throughout history, he'll have to resort eventually to writing articles no one reads because the internet has made his product totally obsolete. I get it. Taking the draft away from angry, miserable sports fans would be like trying to take away Pornhub from teenage boys. Or men under 30. Or men over 30 for that matter. It's gonna be tough, but wouldn't you rather experience the real thing? If your team is good at evaluating talent, then this really helps you. And if your team is bad at evaluating talent, then they're gonna be right where they are right now. That's not gonna change. They're terrible and they deserve to be punished for being terrible. When's the last time that the Detroit Lions having the #1 overall pick actually helped the Detroit Lions? Or the Cleveland Browns? Or the Washington Redskins? And before you punt and say that the Browns are no longer in that group, I don't know how, but if anybody can figure out how to go 4-12 with this Madden roster, it's the Browns. So that's it. Abolish the draft. It'll be good for everybody, except Mel Kiper. He's Let the Cowboys experience introduce you to a whole new way to enjoy a football game. Make lasting memories by booking at cowboysexperience.com today.